over 60 years, the Flash has been racing around the world of the DC Universe, first in the comics and now on the big screen and the live TV shows. Over the course of the different TV shows, the Justice League movie and his standalone movie, we'll take a look at some of his suits and rank them from worst to best. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Number 10. Impulse. Starting off our list with Bart Allen aka Impulse, a speedster whom many of you might not know until he appeared for a couple of episodes in the Smallville series before joining the Team Flash from the CW series of The Flash. You might not know him well because he could only be seen in the comics before the live adaptation, and from the looks of things, the costume the franchise chose to give him looks exactly like the one he wears in the comics. The red, gold, and white combination is still there, and also as the cherry on top, he also has his signature glasses with yellow tints. However, we're ranking him this high because we still need more time from him to accurately be ranked in the list, maybe a few spots up the ladder. Number 9. Jesse Quick. In the second season of The Flash, one of the best introductions had to be Jesse Wells with Violet Bean portraying the character. However, it was the third season of the show in which she became officially known as Jesse Quick, her speedster name just like in the comics. And despite her costume originally coming from a one-off villainous speedster wannabe, Jesse still made this costume feel like her own. Jesse had several looks in the comics, but the creative team of the show managed to give her the young heroine look she deserves. An updated one, of course, with the suit still paying homage to the one in the comics, with the red and yellow schemes.
Always at the home stretch. Come on.
Number 8. XS. The fifth season arguably did not deliver with the proper introduction to Jenny Ognatz. However, she was introduced in the form of Nora West Allen, Jessica Parker Kennedy portraying the role, and the speedster known under the name of XS. Portrayed as Iris and Barry's daughter from the future, Nora is operating as XS in her timeline. For her costume, the show did a very good job of introducing the classic suit we all know and love her by, but with a little bit of a modern update. A little extra touch in the right direction is never a bad idea, right? Number 7. Savitar. Enough speedsters on the list have been mentioned before the elephant in the room, Savitar, and the costume this speedster uses. Many call this suit dumb, and this is probably because being so much different from all the others, but still it deserves the 7th spot on our list by now. The blue lightning gives the suit a much cooler look whenever he's running with the speed of light. Many fans were also disappointed that the show took a very opposite direction for the suit when compared to the one from the comics. However, it's always a good change of pace to see a huge chunk of metal running around causing chaos everywhere he goes. However, the blue details engraved in the metal are a big bonus to it as it adds a little bit of a different shine to the whole suit.
Now, finally, I am free of you! I'm begging you
Barry!
Number 6. Godspeed. One of the greatest things the CW drama brings to the table is their introduction to many characters from the comics to the live-action adaptation of the Flash series. And next on our list comes one of the characters, one of the biggest villains of the show so far, Godspeed. And the adaptation comes near perfectly when his looks are considered. With the comic design being as adaptable as it is, it makes sense why it was easy for the costume department to create a live-action version of this villain and make him look just like his comics counterpart, the white suit with gold details throughout the suit. Number 5. Zoom. Moving from the whitest of the white to the blackest, Hunter Zolomon, or shortly Zoom, by far one of the most overtly menacing villains in the entire series. When he came into the series, he arrived at a pace that many of the viewers were even questioning if he's even human. A very powerful villain who didn't get the same look from the comics. Instead of the yellow and red one, Zoom was covered in all black suit, but the show managed to save his eyes. The dark and red glowing eyes still showed on the big screen just like the ones his comic book counterpart has. And the blue lightning was just the thing he needed to find himself this high up the list. Number 4. Reverse Flash. To this day, one of the most recognized big baddies of the Flash series is still Tom Cavanaugh's Eobard Thawne, aka Reverse Flash, the greatest enemy of Barry Allen. While Barry dominates with the red lightning, Reverse Flash being all about the yellow lightning side of things. The CW's costume department did an excellent job with his suit, managing to accurately incorporate everything about his suit from the comics, with just a little bit of extra touch of their own to make it that much more unique and look that much cooler. The red bolts on the ears and the red lightning eyes were just spot on. We couldn't ask for anything more. Wouldn't you agree? Number 3. Jay Garrick. After his role as playing the father of Barry, Henry Allen, and The Flash from the 90s, he actually took on another role for the show at the end of the second season, portraying the speedster Jay Garrick from Earth 3, coming back in the show as yet another iconic speedster being part of the Flash series. As for his costume side of things, the suit was a combination of paying tribute to his iconic comic suit and also modernizing it for today's time. While the suit might feel like having some slightly different vibe from the comic book counterpart, the team behind the costumes of the show managed to keep his famous helmet exactly the same as we know it. And John Wesley's ship looks perfect in it. Number 2. Kid Flash. After his debut back in the second season of the show, Kenan Lonsdale's Wally West, Iris's brother, it was not until the third season of the show when he became the speedster we all know, Kid Flash. Being the first actor to portray this role in a live action, it was not long enough before the CW series turned the younger brother of Iris a member of Team Flash, and the family as a whole. His costume looks like it jumped right out of the pages of the comics and into the CW series. Kid Flash looks as timeless as it is in the comics, and it makes sense why the suit has not been modified, as it should have been a plain simple design to make.
Get set. Go.
Number 1. The Flash Season 6 Grant Gustin. It would only be fitting to finish the list with yet another version of the costume Grant Gustin wears in the live-action TV show. The last and arguably the best costume to date comes in the latest season of The Flash. They finally got it down perfectly, and after 6 years of trying, it was only a matter of time before fans were pleased to see their favorite speedster in the best-looking costume so far. They made it as close to the comics as it could get, for now at least. The show stopped using so much leather and stuck to a material that allows the actor to move freely and do more while in the suit. The chin strap is back on, and they changed the lightning bolts on the side of his head to match the ones from the comics.
Have you come to give me what's mine?
You have to catch me first.
On a related note, tell us down in the comments below which costume has been the best looking for you and why. And also don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you'd like to see more videos like this in the future. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.